This is a bkmurli of original that is barking 17/3/2007 and today that is 12/10/2025. Morning Murli Baptada Madhuban, and the title is with your elevated attitude make intense effort to make your vibrations and the atmosphere powerful. Give blessings and receive blessings. Today Baptada, the ocean of love and power, has come to meet his loving, long lost, now found beloved children. All of you children, through the attractions of the love, have also come here from the far away to celebrate a meeting. Whether you are sitting personally in front of Baba or are you sitting in this land or abroad, you are celebrating a lovely meeting. Bab Tata is pleased to see all of his lovely and totally cooperative companions' children. Bab Tata is saying that the majority of you children have just one thought in your hearts. We will now very quickly reveal the Father. The Father says the enthusiasm of all of your children is very good. However, you will only be able to reveal the Fathers when you first of all reveal yourselves as complete and perfect, the same as the Father. So, you children ask the Father, when will you be revealed? Then the fathers ask you children, you speak when you reveal yourselves as being equals to the Father. Have you fixed the date for you are becoming complete? Those abroad says that the date is usually fixed a year in advance. So, have you had a meeting among yourselves and fixed a date to become equals to the Father? Bab Tata says that nowadays there are many meetings in every wing. Bab Tata's heard about the meeting of the double foreigners. He liked it very much. All the news of the meeting always reached Bab Tata's anyway. So Bab Tata is asking, for when have you fixed a date for this? Will the drama fix this the date, or will you fix it? Who will fix it? Of course, you will definitely have keep the aim. All of you have very good time, the best of all. But now, according to the aim you have keep, you also have to develop the qualifications for that elevated aim. At present, there is a difference between your aim and its qualifications. When the aim and its qualifications become equals, then the aim will become a practical. When all the children celebrate a meeting at Amrit Vela and have a thought, they do that very well. Bab Tata hears the heart-to-heart conversations of every child everywhere. You have very beautiful conversations. You also make very good effort, but in your efforts, you need to bring about intensity in one thing. You are making effort, but there has to be intense effort. There has to be determinations for intensity. There has to be these additions. According to the time, Bab Tada has the one desire for all the children. Even though you may be number-wise and Bab Tada's no. Even though you are number-wise, there constantly has to be intense effort. There is a great need for this. The time is quickly moving towards completions. However, now you children definitely have to become equals to the Father. This is also fixed. You must simply put intensity into it. Each one of you has checked your saar, aim, and I am an intense effort maker at all times. This is because many papers comes in front in your efforts and they will come. However, for an intense effort maker to pass those papers, it is a fix as true as intense effort maker has already passed that paper. Not that one has to pass, but that he has already passed. This is fixed. All of you are doing service with a great interest. However, Bab Tada has told you before to that according to the present time, you have to do 3 types of service at the same time. That is, with your thoughts, words, and deeds. Use your mind to give the experience. Through your words, give the introductions to the treasures of the knowledge. Use your face and activity to give the experience of the practical form of completely yogi life. You have to do all of 3 types of the service at the same time, not separately. There is a little time and there is still a lot of service to be done even now. Bab Tata has seen that the easiest way to do service is to create your vibration with your attitude and to create the atmosphere with your vibrations, because your attitude is the most powerful method of all. Just as rockets of the science are able to fly very fast, in the same way your spiritual attitude of good wishes and pure feelings will change your visions and your world. While sitting in one place, you can serve with your attitude It is possible to forget what you had, but you cannot forget the experience you have had of an atmosphere. You have experienced in the Madhuban the atmosphere of the land where the father's Brahma acted, the land where he had a yoga and performed divine activities. The atmosphere that anyone experiences even now cannot be forgotten. The experience of the atmosphere becomes imprinted on your hearts. Of course, you have many big programs of serving with words, but each one of you has created an atmosphere with your spiritual attitude and vibrations. However, your attitude will become as spiritual and be powerful when you do not have to any vibrations of the wrong attitude in your heart or mind. The attitude of your mind has to be constantly be clean. If you have any wasteful attitude towards any souls or in any terms of knowledge, if you have a negative attitude, the negative means rubbish. If you have rubbish in your minds, you will not be able to serve with your pure attitude. So first of all, check yourselves, is the attitude of my mind pure or spiritual? Transform a negative attitude into a positive attitude with your good wishes and pure feelings. When it is the negative, you feel distress in your own mind, do you not? You have vast thoughts, do you not? So first of all, check yourself, is there any conflict in my own mind? Of course, it is never wise. There are good ones and there are also those who create problems for them. However, just to understand, this one is like that, is good. Consider wrong to be wrong and right to be right, but do not keep in your heart. To understand this is a separate matter, it is a good to knowledge for. Of course, you will say something in wrong, but when it is wrong, some children say, Baba, you don't know what they are like. If you were to see them, you would know. The father believes what you say. He already knows before you tell him what that one is like. But by keeping such things in your heart and in your attitude, you upset yourself. When you have something bad in your heart and mind, then where there is something bad, where there are vast thoughts, how can that one be world benefactor? What is the occupations of all of you? Would any of you says that you are benefactors of the only London, of a Delhi or UP or whenever you are staying, okay? Not the land but the center that you staying at. All of you saying that your occupations is that of the world benefactor. Who are all of you? Are you world benefactors? If you are, then raise your hands. World benefactors, you do not have anything bad in your minds, do you? You may understand it, but that is different matter. Understands what is right and what is wrong, but do not keep that in your mind by having this attitude in your mind. Your visions and the world also change. Bab Dada has given you some homework. What was that? Is it easiest effort which one everyone can do? The mothers, the youth, the old ones, all the children can do it. The method for that is just to do the one thing. When you come in contact with anyone, then give blessing and receive blessing. Even if that once gives you bad wishes, what cause do you give? To change the negative into positive. At that time, give yourself this course. What is the challenge? Your challenge is also to make nature satoguni from tamoguni. This is your challenge, is it not? You have all issued the challenge that you have to make nature satopardhan. Do you have to make it like that? If so, then not. Wave your hands. Don't wave them just by seeing others, but wave them from your heart. Now, according to the time, your intense effort is to create the atmosphere with your attitude. So, there is even a slight bit of rubbish in your attitude. How would you create the atmosphere with your attitude? Your vibrations will reach nature. Words will not be able to reach there. Your vibrations will reach there. Your vibrations also create with your attitude, and the atmosphere is created with your vibrations. And Madhubans too. Not everyone's is the same. However, the atmosphere was created with the attitude of the Father Brahma and the especially beloved ones and their intense efforts. Today, Baba is remembering your Dadi. What was the specialty of the Dadi ji that you saw? How did she controls everything? She never kept anyone's defeat in her mind. no matter with what attitude the other persons came to her. She gives enthusiasms to everyone. Your mother Jagatamba created the atmosphere. While knowing everything, she always kept her attitude pure. All of you experiencing the atmosphere created by that. Even through it is the follow father. Baptada always says knows each one's specialty and make that its specialty your own. Note down for every child someone who has become Baptada's child. Each and every child, even though the child may be third number, the specialty of the drama and the blessings from Baptada is that out of all the children, if someone has 99 defeats, he definitely has the one specialty, and with that specialty, he has right to say, "My Baba." He may be influenced, but he would still have unbroken love for the father. This is why now, according to the closeness of the time, whatever place of the father there are, whether there are in the villages, in the big zones or the center, it is necessary for every place and every companion to have atmosphere of elevated attitude. Simply remember one thing: even if someone has bad wishes for you, who is the ones who is taking them? Is the one who is giving them and the ones who is taking them just one person, or are there two? If someone gives you something bad, what will you do? Will you keep it with yourselves, or will you return it through it away, or keep it carefully in your cupboard? So will you keep it hidden in your heart? Your heart is Baptada's throne. Therefore now remember one thing firmly in your mind, not just in your words but in your mind. I have to give blessings and receive blessings. Do not keep anything negative in your mind. Okay, if you heard something with one ear, it is your duty to let it out through other ear, or it is your duty of someone says. Only then you will be able to do service of creating an atmosphere in the world and among souls with your attitude at the fast speed. You want to bring about the world transformations, do you not? So what will you remember? Remember it with your mind. Just remember the word blessings. That's all. Because what do your non-living images give? They give blessings, do they not? When people go to the temples, what they do? They ask for. They ask for blessings. It is because they receive blessings that they ask for them. Even in your last birth, your non-living images give blessings. With that attitude, they fulfill everyone's desires. So it is because you have rapidly become those who give blessings in this way that your non-living images give blessings even today. Okay, when a soul is influenced by a something, if you are a child of the ocean of forgiveness, forgive him a little. That is good, is it not? So all of you are the master ocean of the forgiveness. Are you or not? You are you not? Say, I first become my own original in this. Create a such atmosphere that whoever comes in front of you will be able to take a little love and cooperation and experience of forgiveness, grudge and cooperation and zeal and enthusiasm. Is this possible? Is it? Those who are sitting, is it in the first row? Is this possible? Raise your hand. First, you will have to do it. You will have to do it. The teachers in the first row, will all of you do this? Acha. Baba receives children's emails and letters from many different places. Those who have not written letters but have had the thought, then the love and remembrance of all who just had the thought also reach Bap Dada. They write a very sweet letters. They write such letters that you just remain flying in the zeals and enthusiasms. Nevertheless, it is good. By writing letters, they become bonded to do it because they make that promise. So from whenever all of you are seeing or listening to all of you, Bap Dada's giving you love and remembrance even before giving them to those who are personally sitting in front of him. Bap Dada knows that it is a different times in different countries, but nevertheless everyone is in the sitting in remembrance and listening with a lot of enthusiasm. Acha, did all of you have the thought of making intense effort and becoming number one? Did you raise your hands? Now the teachers are raising their hand. But the first row is this. anyway? Is it good? Bab Dada also gave the directions that throughout the day, every now and then, whenever you have 5 minutes, exercise your mind, because nowadays the world is also need on exercise. So exercise your mind for 5 minutes. Bring it from the supreme adab to the stubble region. Remember your angelic form, then remember you are worthy of worship form, then remember your Brahman form, and then your deity form. How many of them are there? 5. So in the 5 minutes exercise with these 5 forms, you can do this throughout the day while walking and moving around. You don't need to any ground or a field for this. You don't need to run. You don't need to chair. You don't need to sit. You don't need to machine. Just as a physical exercise is necessary for your bodies, and you can do that. You are not forbidden to do that, but also do this drill. This exercise for your mind. This is keep your minds constantly happy, filled with the zeal and enthusiasm, and gives an experience of the flying stage. So all of you being this drill right now, from the supreme regions to be being deity, Baptadas conducted a drill, a chart to the all intense effort making children everywhere who create a spiritual and powerful atmosphere with your attitude. To those who always give an experience of the powerful vibrations with their place and stage, to the elevated souls who have determined thought, to the merciful souls who always give blessings and receive blessings, to the double light souls who constantly experience themselves to be in the flying stage, Baptadas love, remembrance and namaste. To the spiritual children, say namaste to spiritual father. Blessings, may you increase the power of the gatherings with your board and unlimited intellect and become embodiments of the success. To increase the power of the gathering is your first elevated task in the Brahman life. For this, when the majority verifies anything, then for you to be with the majority is to increase the power of the gathering. In this, do not think of your greatness with the thought, my idea is very good, no matter how good it is. If it breaks the unity of the gathering, then that good becomes ordinary at that time. Even if you have to renounce your idea, there is a fortune in that renunciation. It is by doing this that you will become embodiments of the success and form a close relationships with others. Slogan: in order to achieve total success, increase the concentration of your mind. Awake signal: experiment on yourselves and others with your mind with the powers of yoga. According to the time now, do service with your mind and words at the same time. However, it is easy to serve with the words, but serving with your mind is a matter of paying attention. Therefore, constantly have the thought of the good wishes and pure feelings for everyone in your mind. Let there be a newness of the sweetness, contentment and easiness in your words, and you will easily continue to achieve success in the service you do. Acha, Om Shanti.